Hey Capricorn, welcome to your quarterly reading for October, November, and December. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, Capricorn, as I'm pulling out these cards for the quarter, I do want to give you guys a huge shout out and a massive thank you. Whether you've been with me from the very beginning or you've just jumped on board, you've been watching me for a little bit, it's been really humbling for me to sit back and observe and see how far I've come, to see you guys in your ongoing support, whether it's, through sessions, through booking, taking my courses, supporting the GoFundMe that I put together for that family that's still up, by the way, if you want to support them. Just in general, right? Like it's really, it puts things into perspective, to be really honest with you. As a human, me, myself, and I, to be in this journey and to think that at one point I was on the verge of homelessness, not knowing what my next step in life was going to be. And here I am fulfilling a huge purpose on earth and being so eternally grateful for it. All right, let's dive in here and see what's going on. We got forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Your overall tarot spread's actually looking pretty juicy. There ain't nothing here for me to be like, I don't like this. I will say that, the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck in Judgment, I think that a lot of you are going to be experiencing a lot of realization, a lot of shift, a lot of introspection, and then taking accountability and responsibility for the behaviors, for the actions, for the decisions that you may have made in the past that led you to missing out or experiencing hardship or observing and witnessing the people that you love experience some form of hardship or difficulty. It's like, shoot, I shouldn't have done that kind of thing, or why did I make these decisions? And what I'm going to say to you, Capricorn, is that there's an opportunity here for self-forgiveness, a remembering here that you made choices given at those moments in time, given what you knew and given your experience and given what was taught to you. And so we can't keep holding on to guilt and shame and embarrassment. Instead, lean into forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for those who hurt you. And I'm not saying forget. Forgiveness, different things. In October, we have the Six of Wands, the Justice card, and the Three of Pentacles. I love this for you. I almost want to be like, and then in November, you have this, and then in December, you have this. It's like the whole next quarter for you, I think, is going to feel very, maybe we could say vindication. Like you could be very well vindicated here. You could feel really, really good about yourself. Like you're like, yes, I did these things. I made these things happen. I'm so proud of myself. The Six of Wands, Justice to the Three of Pentacles, is you realizing and recognizing here some sort of success or receiving the celebration of your success. So it's like you being revered, you being celebrated. Maybe some of you at work are going to have are going to be recognized. There's that kind of energy here showing up with the Six of Wands, the Justice, and the Three of Pentacles. I really, 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 really like this, okay? To me, this is very juicy. This is very successful, very victorious. This is very karmic in nature. I think a lot of you were putting in a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of effort into something, and now you get to experience the payoff. So yay! This is where we're like, hooray, hip, hip, hooray for Capricornio. Mucho, mucho, ow. Mucho, mucho amor. Then we have Uranus here. Uranus currently in Gemini. Uranus is an interesting energy because Uranus can be very chaotic. Uranus can also be very rebellious, very innovative, and very disruptive, but it's a rebel with a cause kind of energy. Whatever chaos, disruption, upheaval, change, innovation that Uranus brings, it brings it into play in order for you guys to, or in order for anybody who's experiencing this energy, to really think outside of the box. How many times have you met people who are so ultra talented or ultra gifted and have all these brilliant ideas, but they can't execute out of fear, out of criticism, out of judgment, out of this, out of that? Uranus turns around and goes, screw it, make it happen, step into your personal power. The Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups here in your November reading, this is you. The Emperor represents Aries and Capricorn energy. And the Emperor here is turning around and going, check me, I'm successful. Four of Wands, Queen of Cups. For some of you, this could be entering into some sort of relationship union, a connection here. For others of you, it's some form of celebration, some form of victory, some form of stability and success. as a result of you being emotionally vulnerable and being a leader in your life, Capricorn, and making a very conscious decision to move forward. So whether this has to do with your personal success, so your financial success, or if this has to do with your romantic success, there's a moment of celebration here. So it just piggybacks on this energy where I feel like a lot of you are going to be very revered, very celebrated. A lot of you are going to I know firsthand that life can get very overwhelming, very confusing, and very challenging at times. And that is why I've partnered together with Psychic Source. This is what their website looks like. When you go on the Psychic Source website, you get to explore all of their professional vetted psychic advisors to see which is the psychic advisor that best connects with you. Whether you are looking for some answers with respect to your career, your love life, your personal life in general, or you're trying to manifest that next level in your life, the vetted psychic advisors over at Psychic Source will help you and guide you along the way, along the journey. And I even use them myself. Yes, I know that I'm psychic. Yes, I know that I use tarot and astrology and all sorts of divination. But trust me, trust you. Sometimes I need a neutral third party who is a professional, who is vetted to guide me as well in my journey. And that's when I reach out to Psychic Source. I love that it is a judgment-free zone. It is a safe space. And my favorite part is that you can connect with the vetted psychic advisors in a multitude of different ways. So after you go through the profiles and you pick the one that you like best, that you feel calls to you, you can either call them, text them, or video call. I like to call them myself, and they are there to help and guide you through life's enigmas. Now, for those of you that are new to Psychic Source has been kind enough to extend up to 40 minutes for just $19.80. It is a $240 value that you are receiving by using my link. It's right here or down in the description box below. Now, a massive thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to your reading and see what the cards have in store for you. How do I say this? A lot of you are going to be in these places where you're going to be seen. What's the word I'm looking for? There's like a word, like when at work, like, you know, they're like, congratulations to blah, blah, blah for all their hard work. You know, so this could be at work. This could be in your environments. This could be in your friends. It's just almost like there's a lot of energy of success around you. And I think that for a minute here, you may have been feeling like the success was never going to come. That's why I'm saying chill. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry. It's going to be gravy, baby. All right. Then we have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Hallelujah. Alleluia, 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 alleluia. This is great. What do I gotta say here? I got nothing to say. This speaks for itself. This is your energy, earthy energy, financial stability, pragmatism, financial wealth, security, the foundation, all the things required to just be stable and financially secure with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Get out of here. You know, this is like you hit the jackpot, baby. All right, like you did it. All that hard work, all that victory, all that grinding, all that hustling, all that focus, all that determination. And now you're gifted with new opportunities. What you do with these new opportunities is up to you because they're aces, but I feel like you're responsible enough, you're intelligent enough, disciplined enough, and structured enough to make this work for you for your highest good. You know, this is you realizing, well, darn diddly darn it, look how far I've truly come. Okay, let's dive into your love reading and see what's going on for love for you, my angels. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Hermit. Okie dokie, smoky pokey, the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Remember, these are overarching energies, so go take a look at your monthlies and your weeklies as well. The Two of Pentacles here to the Lovers, decisions, choices. Which way you going to go? Who you going to choose when they come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. A Page of Wands to the Knight of Cups. So you could have some offers here coming through romantically. Some people turning around and being like, hey, yo, Capricorn, what's up? Or you and your romantic partner rekindling your connection here through vacation, celebration, romance, trips, bonding moments, etc. The Sun and the Hermit. I think ultimately what you're looking for, whether you are single or whether you're in a relationship for the next quarter, is a place of stability, a place of security, a place of fulfillment, and a place of happiness. I think a lot of you are realizing and recognizing what it is that you truly require in a romantic relationship, what that truly looks like, you know, tangibly. and then making decisions based off of that, you know, choosing whether to stay in a relationship, walk away from a relationship, enter in a new relationship, that kind of stuff, based off of these goals, these desires, these outcomes that you have. What I will say, despite whatever's going on in your love life, your personal life is top notch right now. Maybe that means there has to be a little bit more time devotion to your personal life for the next little bit so that you can experience that success and love in the year coming up if you don't have it this year, okay? If you want to book a session, you want to work with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. Here is this video to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.